The next question I had was about eccentric and concentric muscle action. What is the difference? Both of these actions are dynamic movements, which means a body part is actually moving during these actions. Now, when I define these, keep in mind that a muscle contraction does not always mean shortening. In concentric action, the muscle does shorten while it contracts, producing that force against gravity. An example would be a bicep curl. So when you bring the dumbbell up, that's a concentric action. But it's interesting that the force produced in a concentric action is never going to be the muscle's maximum power. More power actually comes when you do eccentric action, which is going against gravity, and it's when the muscle lengthens as it contracts. So an example of that is coming down with the dumbbell after the bicep curl. The muscle can produce a lot more force because you are pretty much just controlling that movement as gravity does most of the work. And because of this, because you can do a heavier load with these actions, those types of exercises are best for strengthening according to the National Skeletal Muscle Research Center, and those actions are actually going to cause more muscle injuries and soreness because you're just producing more force. In addition, much of a muscle's normal activity is eccentric. So a lot of the activities of our daily life, like walking, are eccentric actions. And like I said, those are better for strengthening, and the reason is because you can produce more force with eccentric action.